Ladies and gents, YouTube is doing some funky stuff with mid-roll ads right now, and I've got the inside scoop. I also have some speculation as to what is going on and what's coming down the pipeline. So in this video, I'm going to talk all about mid-roll ad updates. I'm also going to tell you where you might be able to find some opportunity as you're moving forward as content creators. So I got hit up the other day by a large creator on behalf of another large creator asking me if I knew anything about what was going on with mid-roll ads, because there are a lot of creators who are noticing that they're getting these ad slot manual interruptive content flags on their ad breaks that they're putting into their content. Now, the way that this has been working over the course of the last number of years is that if you have a video that is over 8 minutes, you qualify for what are called mid-roll ad placements, where basically you can go into your video and you could say, put an ad here, put an ad here, put an ad here, put an ad here. Well, what's been happening over the course of the last little while is that a lot of YouTubers have learned to game the system, and they will just put in 100 ad breaks throughout their content and then allow YouTube to decide which ones to show them. And I actually even talked about this in one of my videos, I think at the beginning of last year, was just add more ad breaks into your content, let YouTube decide. So it's not a bad idea. The problem with it though is that the ad breaks that we decide to place are interruptive to the flow of the content. We don't generally put ad breaks at natural points in your video that would be considered a break point or a big tease or a cliffhanger. And this is what YouTube has decided in this community note that they want to move more towards. So I'm going to read what this creator has said on his Twitter page. He had a long conversation with them. But before I read what this creator said in his conversation, I want to read what YouTube put into their YouTube community post. So it says, what's happening? Starting May 12th, 2025, we're improving the quality of mid-roll ads on YouTube. That means we'll show more mid-roll ads at natural breakpoints like pauses and transitions, and fewer ads where they may feel interruptive or cause viewers to abandon the video, like in the middle of a sentence or action sequence. This makes sense, guys. And if you're the type of person who's like, what the heck is going on with YouTube and all this, how dare they? Remember, it's not your platform, it is their platform. But if you think about it, what YouTube is trying to do is avoid audience drop-off. So if you care about making revenue and you're throwing ad breaks in the middle of your content, not really caring where those ad breaks are placed, then you're kind of setting yourself up for lower audience retention, because people naturally leave when an ad break comes on, and if they come on too frequently. What YouTube is saying is our AI is smart enough to decide when your natural breakpoints are in your video, so let us do the job for you. Now, they haven't come out and said that definitively, but that's just my interpretation of this. There's a few things that they added into their community post, so that way you guys have all of the information and you know how to best utilize this new feature or avoid having problems in the future. So first, they say, if you only use automatic mid-rolls for your videos, this change doesn't impact you. Keep doing what you're doing. Awesome. Just allow YouTube to do its thing. Then they say, if you manually place mid-rolls, keep reading. Here's where things get a little bit interesting. There are going to be some new features to help you out. Number one, feedback in YouTube Studio. This new YouTube feature will show you if your mid-roll ad slots are considered interruptive, so you can make changes as needed. And then for automatic ad slots, they say, let our systems automatically identify places to show ads in addition to your mid-rolls. You can place manual ad slots where you created natural breaks in your content and let our system find other breaks that won't be interruptive to make sure viewers have a balanced ad experience, because the last thing we want you guys to see is this. When you get a flag that it's interruptive, my thought is that it's probably going to be removed or adjusted by YouTube, and we're going to find out in just a second, because this creator actually spoke with YouTube about it, and I'm going to read to you what they said to him. And then also, you guys, there is a bigger picture thing happening that, again, will bring a whole lot of opportunity with it. All right, so what do you need to do, and how is this going to impact your revenue? I'm assuming that's what all of you guys are thinking about. So here's what you need to do. You need to go into your studio, go into the ad section, and make sure that all of your mid-roll ad placements were not flagged flagged as interruptive. If they are flagged as interruptive, you can remove those ad breaks and then turn on automatic again, and then YouTube will automatically place them at natural intervals that will lead to less turnover. Or if you're super ambitious, you can go into every single one of your videos, watch them all over again, and try to find the natural breaks. I know a whole lot of you guys are probably going to do that. Am I right? All right, and the big question, my friends, is am I going to earn less revenue? Here's what YouTube has to say about that. We believe this change will increase the overall mid-roll revenue opportunity for creators. In an experiment conducted in July 2024, we observed that channels who had auto mid-roll ad slots enabled, in addition to manual, saw an average of over 5% increase in YouTube ad revenue compared to channels with manual mid-rolls only. All right, enough with YouTube stuff. Let's get into the juicy stuff. So this creator, Muaz, he's got 200,000 plus subscribers. Here's what he said about his conversation with YouTube. Just finished a meeting with YouTube about their new mid-rolls update. The situation is currently worse than I thought, but YouTube wants to work with me to figure it out, so I'll be sending them a bunch of feedback. Here's what's happening. Starting May 12th, we already went through that. What this means, ads will have to be approved by YouTube as non-interruptive ads, which we just went over. Why is YouTube doing this? YouTube believes showing ads that don't interrupt the viewing experience will increase views and revenue. But why this is horrible. Many YouTubers, especially gaming ones, edit their videos so there's no dead space, no pauses, no moments where the viewer can get bored, etc. There's entire niches on YouTube designed to keep the viewer hooked the entire time. He said the whole time. I'm ad-libbing. For those creators, since there are no natural pauses or transitions, YouTube's system will mark most manual mid-roll ads as interruptive. Gaming creators will probably earn way less revenue. YouTube solution for gamers or for people who just create content with the idea of having zero dead space. They said to let YouTube systems automatically determine the best place to put ads for your video if your manual ones aren't being approved. But if you're a YouTuber, you know how bad their automatic ad system is. It usually places ads. Now, I'm not going to deny this. YouTube is notoriously not great at most of the things that they roll out for a very long time. If you want evidence, look at how they handled shorts integration into long form channels. I have made many videos on that. I will not beat that dead horsey any longer. All right. He says it usually places ads in the most random spots, sometimes the first ad being 10+ minutes into the video, which results in way less money being made because viewers don't get served that ad. Now, you guys, this isn't necessarily going to impact all of you guys or our clients, because our clients are more on the business side of things where our money is not necessarily earned by ad revenue. In fact, very little of our money is earned by ad revenue. Most of our money, the millions of dollars we make for our clients, is made by products or services that are sold to the clients. By the way, if you guys are interested, I have released our new business viral system, going over this entire manual. I've got a whole thing over there, like 60+ pages of strategy for how to use viral content to get more business into your life, into your business, into your ecosystem. If you guys want that, I got a link down in the description below. Just like that, my friends, that is how people like me, who have 12,000, 13,000 subscribers almost on this channel, can afford to eat. We sell things on the back of our channel, things that are beneficial, things that have value. So my advice to creators like this is stop whining about it and look for other ways to increase your revenue. Brand integrations, sponsorships, products, services. What can you do? Consulting. What can you do? What can you add to the ecosystem that will increase your revenue? So then he says this. I straight up asked them if people like gaming creators will earn less money if YouTube can't find non-interruptive ad slots in their videos, and they basically implied that yes, these creators will earn less money. I was even told that if making revenue through mid-rolls is important to you, then you should consider changing how you make videos to include things like natural breaks, natural pauses, etc. Okay, basically nothing has changed from this guy's conversation to this. He just got a little bit more clarity, but I'm going to tell you what's really going on because nobody else is really talking about this. And I think it's extraordinarily important for you guys to understand if you want to find opportunity and want to jump on opportunity as you're moving forward. The big picture of YouTube, and I've talked about this a lot, the big picture of YouTube is to dominate all viewing experiences. Cell phones, tablets, computers, television. Television is going to be a huge push by YouTube moving forward into 2025, 26, 27, and beyond. YouTube wants to dominate in the television space. Business Insider just released this article yesterday. Today's the 5th, March 4th, and you guys can always count on Uncle Raph to put 2 and 2 together. Let's go through this. Wham bam, YouTube wants to be the new TV. I've been saying that for a bit. The company said in February that TV had surpassed phones as the main place to watch YouTube in the US. It said that on average, viewers were watching more than 1 billion hours worth of YouTube on their TVs. What does this mean for Shorts? I'm pretty sure I had a prediction that YouTube Shorts was going to be replaced by wider screens and a more immersive experience. Well, here we are. Now, YouTube Shorts isn't over yet. It's not out the door, but we're starting to see some crazy things that are happening with Reels, with TikTok, with Facebook Reels. How many Reels are there? And again, I think that we're moving more towards that immersive experience. So be on the lookout. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll release my prediction for Shorts as I learn more information and I feel more confident in my prediction. I mean, this article goes on and on and on. There's a lot of things that you could be doing. There's a lot of insight, right? YouTubers don't need highly produced Netflix style shows to do well on television. I'm thinking about how my kids use YouTube. My little kids watch all of their YouTube on TV because I want to monitor what they're watching. So they'll flip on YouTube Kids. They will doom scroll or watch educational content on YouTube. My son, he's 10 years old. He loves watching coin collecting videos. It's awesome. I love it. He learns all day long from YouTube, but it's all done on the television. And as a result, I've been watching more content on the television as well. All right, so here's what they're saying about television revenue. Revenue has increased. Petrel says longer watch times had led to higher ad rates for the Souls creators. So television is bringing higher ad rates. And then the sketch comedy YouTube channel Smosh said that they're increasing their video lengths from 12 to 15 minutes all the way up to 30 to 45 minutes to fall more in line with what people are typically used to seeing or experiencing on television. And that also is leading to astronomical increases in revenue. They said the Smosh team is continuing to explore new strategies and create content for larger screens, partly because it's reading the tea leaves on where YouTube is headed as a platform. And here's their direct quote. Whenever YouTube is really adamant about a product, it's always a quiet indicator to really care about it. We should really be caring about it as well. My friends, if you guys are looking for opportunity, the opportunity right now is lying in ultra long form content, whether that be podcasts or whether that be television content. You should be leaning into this. The writing is on the wall with the mid-roll ads. If you are not creating content that feels good from a viewer perspective and you're placing ads at various places, just cutting into your content, you are going to lose money on YouTube. Pay attention to this stuff. It is very, very important. If you guys like this video, let me apply some chapstick. And you consider yourself a niece or a nephew of old Uncle Raph, please consider hitting subscribe and checking out this video right here. Catch you on the next one. Bye.